ETH, your #1 educational app.
Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you top tips and resources to ace your exams. Today, we'll be diving into the first 20 questions of the 2024 BCE Social Studies Objective section. My name is Emmanuel Asante, a professional teacher with over 8 years of experience in teaching and mentoring. Whether you're looking to deepen your social studies knowledge or just need a reliable study guide, you're in the right place. Grab your notepads and let's jump right in. Let's start with question 1. What is the best way to address deviant behavior in an adolescent? A. Ignoring it. B. Counseling. C. Punishment. D. Parental neglect. The best way to address deviant behavior in an adolescent is B. Counseling. When someone is acting in a way that might not be right or is causing trouble, the best way to help them change is through counseling. Counseling means talking to someone who understands feelings and behavior, like a counselor or a trusted adult. They can listen, give advice, and help the person understand why they're behaving that way and how to make better choices. This is much better than ignoring them, punishing them, or neglecting them, because talking things out helps them learn and feel understood. Question 2. What is the most likely effect of a large family size on the family's living conditions? A. Increased access to resources. B. Improved housing conditions. C. Environmental conditions enhanced. D. Overcrowding and reduced space. The most likely effect of a large family size on the family's living conditions is D. Overcrowding and reduced space. When a family is very large, there are more people living together in the same home. This can mean that there might not be enough space for everyone to have their own room, or enough room to keep things organized. So, the house can feel crowded, and there might be less space for each person. This is called overcrowding. Having more people also means that resources, like food and water, might need to be shared more carefully, so it can make things feel a bit tighter at home. Question 3. A teacher, Mr. Jones, encourages his students to work together on a group project. What agency of socialization is influencing the students' behavior? A. Media. B. Family. C. Education. D. Peer group. The best answer is C. Education. When Mr. Jones, the teacher, asks his students to work together on a project, he is helping them learn to be a good team. Education, which is what you get at school, teaches kids not only about reading and math, but also how to get along with others. By working together, students learn to share ideas, help each other, and solve problems as a team. These are important skills for life, and school is one of the best places to learn them. Question 4. The first general election held in the Gold Coast in 1951 was won by the A. National Alliance for the Liberals. B. National Liberation Movement. C. Convention People's Party. D. United Gold Coast Convention. The correct answer is C. Convention People's Party, CPP. In 1951, the people of the Gold Coast, now called Ghana, voted in their first general election to choose leaders who would help them work toward independence from British rule. The Convention People's Party, CPP, led by Kwame Nkrumah, won this election. This was a big step for the country because it brought them closer to becoming an independent nation, which eventually happened in 1957. Question 5. A market square in your community is in need of a cleanup and restoration. Which of the following options will best help address the challenge? A. Joining community volunteer. B. Ignoring the issue and hoping someone else will take care of it. C. Donating money to the market square, but not getting involved personally. D. Organizing a solo cleanup exercise. The best option to help address the challenge is A. Joining community volunteer. When a place like a market square needs cleaning and fixing up, the best way to make a big difference is by joining a community volunteer group. This way, everyone can work together, making the cleanup easier and faster, and it's also more fun to help out with friends and neighbors. Ignoring the problem or doing it alone wouldn't be as effective, and just donating money doesn't guarantee the work will get done. Teamwork is the best way to make sure the market square gets cleaned up well. Question 6. Which of the following agricultural practices helps to prevent soil erosion? A. Monoculture. B. Crop rotation. C. Cover cropping. D. Shifting cultivation. The agricultural practice that helps to prevent soil erosion is C. Cover cropping. Soil erosion happens when soil gets washed or blown away, often by rain or wind. To help stop this, farmers use a practice called cover cropping. This means planting crops that cover the soil, like grasses or legumes, which hold the soil in place with their roots. These crops protect the soil from being washed or blown away, keeping it healthy for growing other plants. The other options don't protect the soil and can even make erosion worse over time. Question 7. Two communities are claiming ownership of a river which serves as their livelihood. This has resulted in conflicts between the two communities for many years. Which of the following mediations will best help to resolve the conflict? A. Facilitate communication and mutually acceptable solutions. B. Determine who is right or wrong. C. Avoid future conflicts. D. Impose a solution on the parties. The best mediation to help resolve the conflict is A. Facilitate communication and mutually acceptable solutions. When two communities disagree over something important like a river, it's best to bring everyone together to talk openly and find a solution they both agree on. By facilitating communication, helping them talk and listen to each other, a mediator can guide the communities to understand each other's needs and come up with a fair plan they both accept. Simply deciding who is right or wrong, forcing a solution, or only avoiding future conflicts wouldn't address the root of the problem or help them reach a solution they both feel good about. Working together to find a solution is the best way to end the conflict peacefully. Question 8. In 1966, a military coup d'etat overthrew the government of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. What was the main reason for the coup? A. Failure to implement socialist policies. B. External interference from the Russian government. C. Economic mismanagement and corruption. D. Political instability and tribal conflicts. The main reason for the 1966 coup that overthrew Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's government was C. Economic mismanagement and corruption. In 1966, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana's first president, was removed from power by the military. The main reason for this was economic mismanagement and corruption. During his time in office, there were problems with how money was being used, and many people felt that the country's resources were not being managed well. This led to economic struggles, making life harder for many Ghanaians. Some people also believed that government leaders were involved in corrupt practices, meaning they were using their positions unfairly for personal gain. These issues caused frustration and led the military to take control of the government. Question 9. The destruction of farmlands by cattle and the confrontation between herdsmen and farming communities in Ghana can best be resolved by A. Local farmers always standing by to drive away herdsmen. B. Encouraging the practice of cattle ranching in our communities. C. Allowing the Game and Wildlife Department to take charge of cattle rearing in the communities. D. Seizing and distributing some of the cattle to the affected communities. The best way to resolve the conflict between herdsmen and farming communities in Ghana is B. Encouraging the practice of cattle ranching in our communities. Cattle ranching means keeping cattle in designated areas or fenced spaces where they can graze and live safely without wandering into farms. By doing this, farmers can protect their crops from being destroyed by cattle, and herdsmen can avoid conflicts with the farming communities. The other options wouldn't solve the problem as effectively. Standing by to drive away herdsmen would only lead to more arguments, and letting the Wildlife Department take charge of cattle isn't practical. Taking away the cattle would be unfair and wouldn't help everyone live peacefully. Ranching provides a safe and organized way to prevent these conflicts from happening. Question 10. Ghana's public sector faces various challenges with respect to human resource development. Which of the following challenges is the most suitable challenge in the above given scenario? A. Inefficient bureaucracy. B. Limited career advancement opportunities. C. Financial challenges. D. Limited access to quality education. The most suitable challenge related to human resource development in Ghana's public sector is B. Limited career advancement opportunities. Human resource development is all about helping workers grow, learn new skills, and advance in their jobs. In Ghana's public sector, a big challenge is that there are often limited opportunities for people to move up in their careers. This means it can be hard for workers to get promotions or new training to improve their skills. While financial challenges, inefficient bureaucracy, and limited access to education can also affect the public sector, limited career advancement directly impacts human resource development. When workers don't have chances to grow, it makes it harder for the public sector to improve and keep talented people. Question 11. Which type of map will be most suitable for determining the elevation of a mountain range? A. Topographical map. B. Road map. C. Political map. D. Weather map. The correct option is A. Topographical map. A topographical map is specifically designed to show elevation and the physical features of an area, including mountains, valleys, and plains. It uses contour lines to represent different elevations, making it ideal for determining the height and shape of a mountain range. Other map types, like road maps, political maps, and weather maps, do not display elevation details. Road maps focus on transportation routes. Political maps show boundaries and locations of countries or regions, and weather maps provide information about climatic conditions. Therefore, the most suitable type of map for determining elevation is a topographical map. Question 12. Which of the following military rulers of Ghana implemented the Economic Recovery Program, ERP? A. Jerry J. Rawlings. B. Ignatius K. Echiampong. C. Frederick K. Akufo. D. Joseph A. Ankara. The correct answer is A. Jerry John Rawlings. The Economic Recovery Program, ERP, in Ghana was implemented in the 1980s under the leadership of Jerry John Rawlings. This program, introduced in collaboration with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank, aimed to stabilize Ghana's struggling economy through structural adjustments, liberalization, and fiscal reforms. The ERP helped to restore economic growth and attract foreign investment, laying the groundwork for subsequent economic development in Ghana. Question 13. Which of the following scenarios explain the main purpose of the Internet? A. Robots building several vehicles at a time. B. Developing new medicine kits. C. Connecting electronic devices and making lives more convenient. D. Scientists going to space and other planets. The correct answer is C. Connecting electronic devices and making lives more convenient. The primary purpose of the Internet is to connect electronic devices, enabling communication, information sharing, and access to various services, all of which make life more convenient. The Internet allows people to communicate in real time, access information instantly, and control smart devices remotely, enhancing convenience and productivity across numerous areas of life. The other options: robots building vehicles, developing medicine kits, and space exploration, are specific applications of technology, but do not describe the main purpose of the Internet itself. Question 14. There is an ongoing illegal mining activity in a community. The miners are using earth-moving machines, cyanide and mercury. 60 acres of vegetation cover is pulled down every hour. Which of the following options best describes the long-term effect of their activities on the land? A. Degradation. B. Depletion. C. Erosion. D. Percolation. The correct option is A. Degradation. The scenario describes a severe environmental issue where illegal mining activities are causing significant damage to the land. The use of heavy machinery, cyanide and mercury, combined with the large-scale removal of vegetation, leads to land degradation. This includes the loss of soil fertility, destruction of ecosystems, and pollution of land and water resources, making the land unsuitable for future use. Why not the other options? Depletion refers to the exhaustion of natural resources, that is minerals, water, which might occur in this context, but does not fully encompass the damage to soil and vegetation described. Erosion is the washing away of soil, often caused by water or wind, but it is a secondary effect here and not the main issue. Percolation is the movement of water through soil, which is unrelated to the long-term damage described in this case. Thus, the best description of the long-term effect is degradation. Question 15. One similarity between Ghana and its neighboring country, Togo, is they both have A. Same colonial parties. B. A coastline along the Atlantic Ocean. C. A border with Nigeria. D. Similar population size. The correct answer is B. A coastline along the Atlantic Ocean. Both Ghana and Togo share a coastline along the Gulf of Guinea, which is part of the Atlantic Ocean. This geographical feature is a significant similarity between the two countries and plays a vital role in their economies, particularly through activities like fishing, trade, and tourism. Why not the other options? A. Same colonial parties. Ghana was colonized by the British, while Togo was colonized by Germany and later administered by France, so their colonial histories differ. C. A border with Nigeria. Neither Ghana nor Togo shares a direct border with Nigeria. Nigeria is separated from them by Benin. D. Similar population size. Ghana's population is significantly larger than Togo's, making this option incorrect. The shared coastline along the Atlantic Ocean is the correct and notable similarity. Question 16. What is the main function of socialization? A. To teach individuals how to survive. B. To provide education. C. To enforce laws and regulations. D. To transmit culture and values. The correct option is D. Transmit culture and values. The main function of socialization is to transmit the culture, norms, and values of a society to its members. This process helps individuals learn acceptable behaviors, beliefs, and customs, enabling them to function effectively within their community. Socialization begins in early childhood and continues throughout life, shaping how individuals understand their roles and interact with others in society. Let's look at the other options. A. Teach individuals how to survive. While socialization indirectly aids survival by teaching skills and behaviors, its primary purpose is broader, focusing on cultural transmission. B. Provide education. Formal education is one way to socialize, but socialization itself occurs in many informal settings, such as family and peer interactions. C. Enforce laws and regulations. This is the role of legal and governmental institutions, not socialization. Socialization primarily ensures the continuity of culture and societal values across generations. Question 17. Which of the following entrepreneurial skills is most important for someone starting a business to acquire in order to help overcome unexpected challenges? A. Risk-taking. B. Adaptability. C. Leadership. D. Savings. The correct option is A. Risk-taking. Risk-taking is a fundamental entrepreneurial skill, especially for someone starting a business. Entrepreneurs often face uncertainty and must take calculated risks to seize opportunities, make investments, and tackle challenges. Overcoming unexpected challenges often requires stepping out of one's comfort zone, which involves a willingness to take risks to achieve potential rewards. Question 18. In 1957, the people of Ghana gained independence from the British colonial rule after a long political struggle. What was the main reason for Ghana's independence? A. To make Ghanaian culture and traditions superior to the British. B. To gain economic freedom and control our natural resources. C. To adopt a new political system and form a government. D. To unite with other African countries and form a single nation. The correct option is B. Gain economic freedom and control our natural resources. The main reason for Ghana's independence in 1957 was to achieve economic freedom and gain control over the country's natural resources, which had been exploited under British colonial rule. Independence also meant self-governance, allowing Ghanaians to make decisions that would benefit their people and economy rather than serving the interests of the colonial powers. Question 19. What type of climate typically found near the equator is characterized by very high temperatures and very low rainfall? A. Temperature climate. B. Polar climate. C. Desert climate. D. Tropical climate. The best option here is C. Desert climate. A desert climate is typically characterized by very high temperatures and very low rainfall. While deserts are not exclusive to areas near the equator, some equatorial regions with unique geographical features, e.g., the Sahara Desert, exhibit this type of climate due to factors like persistent high-pressure systems and minimal cloud cover. While tropical climate is typically near the equator, the description of very low rainfall aligns only with a desert climate. The key is the low rainfall, which rules out tropical climate. Thus, the answer desert climate. Question 20, and the final question for this part. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification icon for more. People join social security and pension schemes in order to A. Raise money to satisfy political ambitions. B. Maintain standard of living in the cities. C. Ensure retirement income. D. Supplement income for relations in the villages. The correct answer is C. Ensure retirement income. The primary purpose of social security and pension schemes is to provide individuals with a stable income after retirement. These programs are designed to support workers financially when they are no longer earning a regular salary, ensuring they can maintain a basic standard of living during their retirement years. Why not the other options? A. Raise money to satisfy political ambitions. This is unrelated to the purpose of social security or pension schemes. B. Maintain standard of living in the cities. While pensions help individuals maintain their standard of living, they are not exclusive to urban residents and apply to all retirees. D. Supplement income for relations in the villages. Supporting relatives may be a personal choice, but it is not the primary goal of these schemes. The main aim is to provide financial security and peace of mind during retirement, making ensure retirement income the correct answer.
Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more educational content. For more study resources, quizzes, and past questions, download Syllabus GH from the Play Store or App Store. Check the link in the description to get started. With Syllabus GH, you'll have everything you need to study right at your fingertips. See you in the next lesson.